if many of the fitness tips you see on social media aren't actually true. From miracle workouts to extreme diet trends, social media has created a world where fitness advice spreads fast. But not all of it is accurate. In fact, some of the most popular gym advice online can slow your progress, create unrealistic expectations, and even lead to frustration when results don't come. In this video, we're exposing the biggest gym lies social media sold you, and the truth that can actually help you see real results. You have to train every day to see results. This is one of the most damaging myths in the fitness world. Social media feeds are full of people posting gym selfies every single day, making you feel like if you miss a session, you are falling behind. But your muscles do not grow in the gym. They grow when you rest. When you lift weights, you create tiny tears in your muscle fibers. It is during rest and sleep that your body repairs those fibers and makes them bigger and stronger. If you never give your body that recovery window, you are not building muscle. You are breaking it down repeatedly. Most experts agree that 3 to 5 solid training sessions per week is more than enough for great progress. What matters more than daily training is consistency over months and years, not daily output. Rest days are not lazy days. They are growth days. If you feel guilty for taking a day off, social media has gotten inside your head in a way that is hurting your progress. Supplements are the secret to a great body. Walk through any gym or open any fitness account, and you will be bombarded with protein powders, pre-workouts, fat burners, creatine stacks, BCAAs, and testosterone boosters, all promising to change your body. The supplement industry is worth tens of billions of dollars, and a huge portion of that money comes from people who believe the right product is all that stands between them and their dream physique. Here is the reality. Supplements are called supplements because they are meant to support a solid diet, not replace it. Most fitness supplements have weak scientific backing and do very little when your nutrition and training are not already dialed in. The only supplements with strong evidence are creatine monohydrate, protein powder as a food convenience, caffeine for performance, and vitamin D if you are deficient. Everything else is mostly marketing. Influencers are being paid to say a product changed their life. Their sponsorship deal is what changed their life. Cardio is the best way to lose fat. This myth keeps circulating on social media with endless content about running and cycling being the key to getting lean. People spend months grinding through hours of treadmill sessions, wondering why the scale barely moves. Cardio alone is not a fat loss strategy. It is a calorie burner, and a somewhat inefficient one at that. The human body adapts to repetitive cardio, meaning you burn fewer calories doing the same thing over time. On top of that, excessive cardio without enough protein and strength training causes muscle loss, which lowers your resting metabolism and makes it harder to stay lean long-term. Fat loss comes down to energy balance. Cardio can help create a calorie deficit, but so can strength training, which builds muscle that keeps your metabolism higher even at rest. The best approach combines a moderate calorie deficit, sufficient protein, resistance training, and some cardio for heart health. Doing 3 hours of cardio daily while eating poorly is a trap social media keeps setting, and too many people fall right into it. You need to feel sore to know it worked. There is this idea all over fitness social media that soreness equals a good workout. If you are not walking funny the next day, you did not push hard enough. This has led many people to judge their training purely by how much pain follows it. Soreness is caused by unfamiliar or intense exercise that creates micro damage in muscle tissue. But soreness is not a reliable indicator of muscle growth. Over time, as your body adapts to training, you will get sore less often. Experienced lifters often go through full productive sessions and feel almost nothing the next day. That does not mean nothing happened. It means their body has adapted. Chasing soreness by constantly switching up training or going beyond your capacity to recover leads to poor recovery, increased injury risk, and inconsistent progress. A good workout is one where you applied progressive overload with good form, not one that leaves you barely able to walk the next day. You need to eat clean 100% of the time. clean eating culture on social media is one of the more psychologically harmful myths out there. Every other post is either a pristine meal prep photo with 6 identical containers of chicken and broccoli, or a guilt post about eating a slice of pizza. The message is clear: good people eat clean, and bad people eat junk. This is not nutrition science. This is food moralizing dressed up as health advice. The truth is that your overall dietary pattern matters far more than any single meal. If 90% of your calorie intake comes from nutritious whole foods, then the remaining 10% has no meaningful negative impact on your health or body composition. Research consistently shows that flexible dieting leads to better long-term adherence than rigid clean eating. People who allow themselves some flexibility stick with healthy habits longer because they are not in a constant all-or-nothing mindset. Extreme clean eating messaging creates guilt and sometimes disordered eating behaviors. Eat mostly nutritious food, enjoy meals socially without guilt, and stop letting social media make you feel like a failure for being a normal person. That influencers program will give you their body. Every week, it seems like there's a new fitness influencer launching a shiny, perfect training program, promising that if you follow their plan exactly, you will look just like them. The pitch feels simple and tempting. Follow these exercises, eat this way, and your body will transform in a few weeks. That simplicity is what draws people in, and thousands eagerly buy these programs, thinking they found a shortcut to the physique of their dreams. But the truth is much more complicated, and there are several critical issues with this kind of promise. First, genetics play a massive role in how our bodies look and respond to exercise. Your natural body shape, where you tend to store fat, the shape of your muscles, your metabolism, and even how quickly you can build strength or size are all heavily influenced by your DNA. Two people can do the same workout for months and see entirely different results. One might gain noticeable muscle, while the other sees little change, through no fault of their own. Second, many of the influencers who promote these programs are using performance-enhancing drugs or supplements that aren't disclosed to their followers. These substances can dramatically accelerate results in ways that natural training cannot replicate. So when they show you their six-pack abs or bulging arms, a significant portion of that transformation may not be achievable naturally, no matter how closely you follow their instructions. Third, even if everything the influencer claims is honest and natural, their program is tailored to their own body, experience, and training history. What works perfectly for someone with years of weightlifting experience, specific muscle imbalances, or certain strengths might be completely ineffective, or even harmful, for someone just starting out or with different needs. Fitness programs are not one-size-fits-all. They need to be adapted to your unique body, goals, and lifestyle. Ultimately, what these influencers are selling is aspiration, not a guaranteed blueprint. Their bodies are the result of years of dedicated training, favorable genetics, nutrition strategies, and often chemical assistance that they may or may not disclose. Expecting to replicate that in 12 weeks, simply by following a program, sets you up for frustration and disappointment. Real progress comes from consistent, individualized effort, understanding your body, and setting realistic expectations rather than chasing someone else's results. More protein always means more muscle. Protein is undeniably important for muscle building. There's no argument there. It provides the building blocks your body needs to repair and grow muscle after workouts. But social media has stretched this truth into something extreme. You'll see posts of people chugging enormous protein shakes, eating 6 high-protein meals a day, and panicking if they don't hit 200 grams or more, as if more protein automatically equals more muscle. The science tells a different story. Most people looking to build muscle only need about 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. For someone weighing 80 kilograms, that's roughly 130 to 175 grams per day. Plenty to support growth when paired with consistent training and sufficient calories. Eating 300 grams of protein daily does not magically create more muscle. Your body can only use a certain amount for muscle protein synthesis. The rest is either used for energy or excreted. Muscle growth depends on more than just protein. Your training stimulus, total calorie intake, sleep, and overall diet quality matter just as much, if not more. Focusing excessively on protein at the expense of carbohydrates and fats can actually hurt your energy levels, performance, and recovery, making workouts less effective. Get enough protein, but don't overdo it. Aim for a realistic target based on your body weight, paired with balanced nutrition and consistent training. Stop letting social media convince you that more is always better. In the case of protein, it simply isn't. Moderation and balance will get you better results than obsession ever will. Spot reduction actually works. This is one of the oldest gym myths, and social media has given it a new life. Everywhere you look, there are posts, videos, and ads promising exercises to burn belly fat, slim your thighs, or eliminate arm flab. The idea behind all of this is called spot reduction. The notion that you can target fat loss in a specific area by working that area's muscles. Here's the reality. Spot reduction is a myth. Time and time again, scientific studies have shown that fat loss doesn't work that way. When your body burns fat for energy, it pulls from fat stores across the entire body, not just the part you're exercising. Genetics and hormones largely determine the order in which your body sheds fat. For many people, stubborn areas like the belly, hips, or thighs are simply the last to lose fat, and no exercise will change that natural order. For example, doing 1,000 crunches will strengthen your abs, but it won't burn the layer of fat on top. You might feel your core working and your muscles tightening, but the fat itself only decreases when your body is in an overall calorie deficit, when you burn more energy than you consume. Combined with full body strength training and consistent movement, even targeted arm exercises won't melt away fat wings if your total body fat percentage isn't coming down. The reason this myth persists is simple. It's what people want to hear. Social media feeds are full of catchy posts promising fast results or targeted fat loss. And these posts get clicks, engagement, and sell products. They make fitness look easy and immediate, but the science is clear. You cannot force your body to burn fat in one spot. The practical takeaway? Focus on total body fitness, consistent resistance training, and proper nutrition. Cardio can help burn calories, strength training builds muscle, which increases metabolism, and eating in a moderate calorie deficit drives overall fat loss. Over time, the areas you care about will shrink along with the rest of your body. But chasing spot reduction is a waste of time, energy, and motivation. Think of it like painting a wall. You can't just paint a small square and magically make the whole wall look perfect. You have to cover the whole surface consistently, and then the results appear. Fat loss works the same way. The only shortcut is patience, consistency, and doing the right things for your whole body. Transformation photos are telling you the whole truth. Before and after transformation photos are some of the most powerful content in the fitness world. A single photo can go viral, sell thousands of program copies, and convince millions that a specific product caused a dramatic physical change. Some transformations are real. People do put in years of work and achieve impressive results. But a large portion of what you see is carefully manufactured to mislead. The before photo is often taken at a bad angle, poor lighting, with unflattering posture and bloating from a large meal. The after photo is taken in great lighting, with a pump from a recent workout, and at a flattering angle. In the worst cases, photos are reversed in order or digitally edited. A transformation that took 2 or 3 years may carry a caption saying 12 weeks. Even when real, the product being sold often had little to do with it. The person may have hired a coach or simply gotten their nutrition right for the first time. You are being shown a carefully selected result with a simplified story attached. Be deeply skeptical of any transformation photo that is selling you something. Real fitness progress isn't about chasing trends. It's about consistency, smart training, and realistic expectations. Once you stop believing the myths and focus on what actually works, your results can become much more predictable and sustainable. Which fitness myth do you think social media pushes the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos about fitness, health, and building stronger habits.